Dear students, we are extremely sorry for some unavailable circumstances, and now we are coming back again on live program. Dear students, we are talking about the special subject and question paper, we can say, Group A. The question paper, it will be divided into three parts. Part A, that is Group A, Group B and Group C. Dear student, you have to study some scene comprehension in Group A. In your textbook, there are some, there are about 14 passages. These are scene passages, and by passages you have to take preparation. And in the exam hall, you will get a question paper, and in the Group A, you will get scene comprehension. By studying this scene comprehension, you have to give the answer all of the questions, and questions may be true false questions, multiple choice questions, short question, that is open ended questions. This type of questions you have to answer. And in Group B, you will get some grammar topic, and the grammar topic means some grammar related questions, and these are maybe use of article, voice, narration, transformations, synonyms, antonyms, suffix, prefix, questions such as WH questions, yes no questions, relative questions, okay, and some other grammar topics, that is classification of questions, classification of sentence, assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, operative sentence, exclamatory sentence. You have to study this, and there are you have to also study uses of tenses such as right form of verbs. Okay, dear student, and from this grammar topics, probably 8 or 10 types of questions will be selected, and you have to answer all of the questions. And last, Group C, and so Group C means composition. Here you have to study some composition type questions. What is composition? You have to make it clear. Composition is article, that is some composition. Composition means writing. When we write something using our own imagination power, we call it composition, and that is we can say free writing. Free writing means free hand writing. So in Group C, you will get some composition type questions. These are dialogue writing, paragraph writing, short composition writing, application writing. Application means letter may be formal letter, informal letter. These are some type of questions you will get in Group C, and by here you will get an option. Here may be 5 or 6 questions will be selected for the exam, for the test, and you have to answer only 5 or only 4 or 5 questions out of 5 or 6 questions. Dear student, this way you have to take the preparation for the basic English. Dear student, we have talked about 40 minutes, and remaining how many total time? Okay. Remaining 20 minutes remaining in our hands. Dear student, now talk about these topics again. Basic English, it is the name of subject code 69913, and this subject is selected for the student of Diploma, Tourism and Hospitality. The student, you have to give importance on this course, and you have to complete this topic, Group A, Group B and Group C. I have talked about scene comprehension, and there are 14 passages will be selected. From these 14 passages, you have to select only one passage. You will get one passage in the exam, and you have to answer some of questions. And in group B, you will get some grammar topics, grammar type of questions, and you have to give importance on grammar. If you study this grammar topic, and you know that grammar topic purify our language, we can correct our language. So by giving importance on grammar, we can correct our language. Next, group C, composition. Composition means free writing, and by studying more and more, you have to be able to write any topic, such as dialogue writing in conversation, report writing, writing situational, personal or official letter, writing job application with CV, appointment letter, joining letter, writing guided paragraph with questions. So you have to give this importance on these topics, and you have to take preparation for the exam. Okay, and in your syllabus, you can see some letter, this T, P, C, TPC, credit, 3 credit subject, theory, 2 practical 1. Okay, dear student, do you know what are these? In your syllabus, you can see this figure TPC. Here T is for theory classes. Per week, 2 theory classes will be held, and P is for practical. Per week, only 1 practical classes will be held, and C is for credit, and for this subject, total credit is 3, and 1 credit equal 50 marks. 1 credit equal 50 marks. So total marks 150. Theory, practical, and theory, practical. Theory marks, theory total marks, total marks 40. Please look at the board. I am trying to explain this figure. T is TF, TC, and P is for PF, PC, PF. TF, that means theory final. Total theory final mark will be 40. That means theory final exam will be held on 30 marks. Already I have discussed the semester final question paper, and semester final question paper, it will be divided into 3 parts: group A, B, and C, and I have already talk about this theory final. And in group A, you have to study up comprehension, and in group B, you have to study some grammar topic, and you have in group C, that means composition or free writing. In group C, you have to study for group C, you have to study some composition, and total mark will be 40. And 3 hours 3 hours time will be given. 3 hours time we will be given for completing the theory final exam. Okay, next TC, that means theory continuous, and theory continuous total marks 60. And per week 2 theory classes will be held, and in these classes you have to do some extra class activities such as classwork, homework. Okay, by doing classwork, homework and following the teacher's instruction, you have to you will be able to carry 60 marks. And next, PC. P is for practical. I have divided this practical into two type practical. One practical class we call PSC, and next practical final. By doing the practical continuous classes, you have to take the preparation for practical final, and PC total marks will be 25 and practical final marks will be 25. Okay, dear student, in the practical class, you have to practice the language. That is, you have to practice basic English. That means some topics you have to discuss in the class. Sometimes you have to deliver a lecture in English about you. Sometimes I will give you some, teachers will give you some topics, and you have to talk by taking this topic in the class before your classmates. And in the class, your classmates will be audience. Okay, classmates will be audience, and taking the topic, you have to stand before the whiteboard just like me, and by standing you have to start your topic, and topic may be any topic, and topic especially will be your syllabus related. Okay, and you have to practice in the practical class, practical continuous class, and you have to take preparation by practicing the practical topic. And in practical continuous class, total mark will be 25. And practical final. Okay, what we'll discuss, what we'll practice in the practical continuous class. In the practical continuous class, by taking preparation, best preparation on practical continuous class, at the end of the semester final exam, you have to face a semester final exam. You have to face a practical final exam. That is one kind of, we can say, interview class. Okay, one kind of interview class. And in this class, teachers, he will ask you some questions on the practical continuous class related questions. Teachers will ask you, and you have to try to give the answer. Okay, and sometimes maybe presentation. Okay, practical class, it is one kind of presentation. In the practical final class, teachers, he will give you some topics, give you some presentation, and we have to discuss this. You have to introduce this presentation in the practical class, and sometimes you have to face viva interview. And by showing excellent performance, any student, you can obtain the best marks. Okay, this is the total marks distribution for basic English subject. Okay, dear students, so by this discussion, I think you are very clear. Okay, you are very clear about this subject and the syllabus, and I have finally discussed the credit, that is TPC. Okay, TPC, and I have already talked about that. T is for theory, P is for practical, and C is for credit. Per week 2 theory classes will be held, and per week only once, that is single practical continuous class will be held. And finally, total credit will be, C is for credit or class numbers. Total class numbers 2, 1, total classes numbers are 3. And if we say that C is for credit, credit is a measurement of subject. It is unit. Credit means one kind of unit. By this unit we can measure, we can calculate the total marks of the subject. So 3 is here, 3 is here for credit, C is for credit. 3 credit equal 1 credit equal 50 marks, so 3 credit equal 3 into 50, total marks 150. This is the total marks distribution, dear students. Next class, today that is enough. If you have any questions, you can ask these questions to next class. So no more today. That is all for today. Thank you everybody. Thank you all. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.